Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is I again, the Great Jojo Man, and Greg. Say hello, Greg.
Hello.
Yes, and this is a more in-depth look at the Dreadnought expansion for Space Marine. Oh, Greg's going crazy there with his bolter. And this is a more in-depth look. We've set up a private match, me and Greg, just so we can show you guys a little bit more of what goes on and how Dreadnought is actually played. First of all, you get a couple of new levels. This is one of the new levels. Do you know what this level's called, Greg? I can't remember.
Let's have a look.
Sorry,
See if there's any indication. No,
no,
I don't know. I'm sorry.
It's some kind of facility anyway. But yes, and this one, the Dreadnought spawner is here. Now, generally what happens is everybody races to this point, and there's a massive gun battle in order to capture this one point. Now, in order for you to capture a point, you have to kill your opponent, like so. And once your opponent is dead, sorry Greg, I should have told you I was going to do that. The bar at the bottom goes up and up and up, and if there's loads of your teammates on here, it randomly selects who gets to be the Dreadnought. Now this is a bit bollocks because sometimes you can die like as the bar is just about like it is now to go, and what will happen then is another teammate will come and then you'll get replaced, and obviously you won't get to be the Dreadnought. Now, when you eventually win, eventually I say, I've had 30 odd games on this and I've still only been the Dreadnought once, you come out as a Dreadnought like this. Now this is the ye old Chaos Dreadnought, and yes, Chaos do have Dreadnoughts before the Defiler was introduced, wasn't that right, Greg?
Mm-hmm.
Right, now, as your Dreadnought, you get, as the Chaos Dreadnought, you get a autocannon, which is this, which kills people fairly easily, as Greg will now demonstrate. Sorry, Greg. But yeah, you also get a multi-melter, which is your standard multi-melter. I think it's a bit stronger than a regular multi-melter, this. You also get a close combat attack, which one-bombs people straight away, like this. Boom! Grudge. So, pretty deadly, pretty deadly. The Dreadnought also has the ability to run. If you can remember how to run. There we go. And you do a duck waddle. Duck waddle, duck waddle, duck waddle. But you can only run for a limited amount of time. You also have a combat stim with the Dreadnought, which regenerates your shields. So, where's Greg? Where are you? There you are.
Hello.
Just hit me with something. Show me some damage. As you can see, oh dear, that is really doing nothing at all. Here, let me turn my back to you. Hit me in my rear armour. That's doing mid. Have you got anything else? Anything better? Stalker bolter, right, okay. As you can see, I'm taking damage. If I want to activate my combat stims, brah, shields fully recharge, and you become invincible for a brief period of time. As you can see now. And then you can go, run away from Greg. Oh, run away. But yeah, as you can see, oh, well, it appears that as a Dreadnought you can't get into spaces like this. But you can run into walls, as Greg found out before. Hey, barrels! Why can't I move these barrels, Greg? Why? Oh, you can do a charge attack. Move over a little bit. If I run at you and right-click. Boom!
Ah.
So you run at people and right-click to charge. Oh, I picked up a grenade. Can Dreadnoughts use grenades? I don't know. But yeah, so this is the Chaos Dreadnought. He's pretty swanky. Pretty swanky indeed. Now, Greg, wherever you are, would you be so kind as to kill me in the face?
Okay, where are you? You're on the roof.
You'll have to catch me. You'll have to catch me.
I've changed to a heavy bolter, so this may take some time.
Oh dear. But I'll just wait.
Right,
I'll just make a brew. I'll just make a brew.
Alright, here's a grenade.
Oh yes. Grenades do minimal damage. Heavy bolter, as you can see, is taking me down quite a bit. That's so he's entrenched. So you can imagine, ladies and gents, if you have multiple people with heavy bolters, say you have like 4 people all hammering away, a Dreadnought's health goes down pretty fast, unless they use the combat stims and give them a brief period of invincibility. So the Dreadnought isn't all powerful. However, I think that with the Dreadnought expansion, there's a lot of lag and a lot of hits actually don't register. So you really have to do a lot of overkill on the Dreadnought in order to damage it slightly. Obviously, as you can see, the Dreadnought's health does regenerate if you leave it alone ever so slightly. And when it comes to the end of its life, it'll start sparking, and then eventually it'll blow like this. Oh, didn't really blow up. I kind of just crumpled to a heap. Okay. So, what we're going to do, I'm going to show you guys some of the weapons that are good to take on now. Me and Greg have determined that the worst ranged weapon is indeed the last cannon. How many bars of damage did it do, Greg?
I think it was maybe just under a full bar.
Oh, we'll find out now anyway. I'll select last cannon and we'll see.
Okay.
Oh, I need to press enter. As you can see, Greg's capturing the Dreadnought point at the moment. And I've got to say, the Space Marine Dreadnought, I personally think it looks a little bit better than the Chaos one. What do you think, Greg? Are you for the Chaos or the Space Marine Dread? I see.
I would say probably more the Chaos, but that's because I'm a Chaos player.
Are you a Chaos player in the actual board game?
Yeah.
So I just love Dreadnoughts in all shapes and sizes. I just think they're fantastic. Right, okay, well, we also have to determine as well, ladies and gentlemen, that the Dreadnought does have front and rear armour, well, different values. The front is obviously generally going to be a lot stronger, the rear is generally a lot lighter. Here is a direct frontal hit on the front armour. How many bars did that do?
Half a bar.
Half a bar of damage. So as you can see, we're talking a strength 8 weapon here in game. Does fuck all. Oh, thank you for turning around, Greg. And we'll do him a shot up the arse as well. Did that do any different?
A bar.
A bar. As you can see, they kind of didn't really take any inspiration from the actual board game in what actually damages a Dreadnought, and THQ and Relic, or whatever it is, they really did make a balls up with the last cannon. It's not a sniper rifle, it's a WM fucking D. It's a weapon of mass destruction. But yeah, Greg, if you would like to mace me. Boom! One bombed. Yes, also, the Dreadnought's close combat attack will kill you in one, and I have seen it kill like 3 people at one time as well. Okay, we've determined that the best kind of weapon to use, like the range, the Devastator weapons, is the Plasma Cannon. But it has to be a charged shot. In fact, we didn't check whether it was charged or not, so right now we'll just do the regular Plasma Cannon blasts. Whereabouts are you at, Greg?
I'm still on the roof.
Still on the roof. I'm coming!
Ah, there
right,
I'll come down to you.
We have, okay, here's the plasma cannon. We're going to do some charged shots, some regular shots. What kind of damage is that doing, Greg?
I'd say about half a bar to 3/4 of a bar.
Half a bar? Okay, we'll do a charged one now. Boom, shakalaka!
A nice juicy 2 bars.
A nice juicy 2 bars, and it staggers it as well, didn't it? Right, okay, do you want to turn around, Greg?
Okay, rear armor.
Rear armor. Right, this is some regular shots. What was that?
About the same as the normal.
About
as
the same
the
as
front.
normal? I'll try a charged one now. Any different?
Just over 2 bars.
Just over 2. So, definite best range weapon to use in terms of dealing damage against the Dreadnought is number 1, the Plasma Cannon, number 2, the Heavy Bolter. Greg, do you want to shoot me in the face? Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. May I have another one?
No worries.
Right,
if you want.
Moving on to the tactical weapon slots. We have here the Demon Eye Bolter, or the Stalker Bolter if you will, and we also have the Multi-Melter. Now, the Multi-Melter, we determined before, is probably the most damaging of the tactical weapons. However, it's very slow to fire. So, say for example, I'm running up here, I want to go bang, I shoot him in the face with that, Greg could easily just punch me in the face right after that in the time that I have to you know, reload that. So how much damage did that do then?
About a bar.
About a bar?
About a bar.
I'll move round to your rear, so we can view the Dreadnought in all its chunky, delicious glory. Okay, here's a shot in the arse.
About the same, actually, surprisingly.
Was it a bar?
Yeah, bar and a bit.
Okay, so now if you can actually manage to unload an entire round of Stalker or Demon Eye Bolter into a Dreadnought, you will find that it does how much damage?
Just over 3/4 of a bar.
So, a bit shit, really. And also, by the time you've probably done about half of those rounds, the Dreadnought's probably seen you and has probably got you with the Assault Cannon. Which isn't the greatest. So, do you want to get me with the Assault Cannon? And that will kill you fucking fast. You literally have to be in its line of fire for about a second and you're dead with the Assault Cannon. Okay, now the moment that you've all been waiting for, the close combat weapons. This is my preferred skill of class of choice, just because it's quick to manoeuvre and all this lot. You guys know that by now. I prefer the Raptor and the Assault Marine class. But yeah, we're gonna do a couple of swings with the. In fact, actually, I'll show you how much damage the chainsaw does in a bit. This is plasma pistol. Charge plasma bolt to the face. How much does that do, Greg?
About 1/4 of a bar.
About a quarter? Alright, do you want to waste me, Greg? We've only got 40 seconds left, so I'll quickly show you, well, in fact, what we'll do on the next game, on the next round, I will be the Dreadnought, and Greg, do you have the Thunderhammer yet?
Don't think I do, but I can probably copy your loadout and
Okay, yeah, do that, and I'll kill you with it, and then we'll show the guys at home how much damage it actually does with the Thunderhammer, because that technically is the best kind of weapon to use close range. So yeah, join us in a second.
Yep.
Okay, everybody, and you're back. Greg has copied my loadout. I'm just gonna get up here, and Greg is gonna show you how fast it whittles down my health with the Thunderhammer. So, Greg, do you want to hit me in my front armor?
Okie dokie.
Boom. Look, stop, you're gonna kill me. Look at that, 3 hits and I've got half health. What I'll do, I'll activate my combat stims. Do you want to hit me again?
Okay.
There you go, combat stims. How about me? Right, okay, so literally, even being hit with the Thunderhammer, when you got your combat stims on, the Thunderhammer does nothing. Do you want to give me a nice fat hit in my rear armor? And again? Whoa, yeah, okay, so, yeah, definitely Thunderhammer is the best close combat weapon. Okay, yeah, you've got chainsaw, that's the basic weapon, isn't it?
I do, yeah.
Do you want to show the guys at home with the chainsaw?
Okay.
Dead.
Yeah.
La, 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 la.
Okay, armory.
I love the duck waddle that it does when it tries to run. It's brilliant. Can I get under here? Oh, yes, I can get under here. Boom.
Where are you?
I'm
you
at capture
underneath?
point D.
Okay.
Yeah, so the other, whilst Greg's getting over here, the aim of the game, once you are the Dreadnought, you basically have to use the Dreadnought and your other teammates to try and capture the capture points. If you don't, well, and then everyone's to try and defend it. That's basically the gist of the Dreadnought. Okay, so Greg, do you want to have at me with the chainsaw in the front?
Will do.
As you can see, it's not doing as much damage as the Thunderhammer, but it does do it quicker. So Thunderhammer and chainsaw generally fairly decent in terms of close combat. We determined that before the power axe doesn't really do much. Do you want to have a go at my rear armor?
Power axe, I think it's on par, but not as fast
Yeah.
as the chainsaw damage.
I think the chainsaw damage is equal both front and back. So yeah, that's pretty much the lowdown on Dreadnought. Ah, back, be gone, Greg! I'd shoot you in the face. Okay, let's just tell me when you're fully recharged.
Okay.
Right, I'm just going to shoot you once. Shoot you once with the assault cannon, not the auto cannon.
Okay. Go ahead. That takes me down to a 1/4 shields.
1/4 shields. Okay, so are you recharged yet?
I am now. Yep.
3.
I'm down to a 1/4 health.
So all in all, a pretty damaging weapon, everybody. I like your I like your armor. What is that?
Thank you. It's not really a chapter theme. It's just a desert camo sort of thing.
I like it. It's a lot like. Do you ever watch Clarky's stuff?
No, don't afraid I do.
Fucking 991. It's an awful lot like his armour colour scheme. But anyway, I digress. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. This has been an in-depth look at the Dreadnought expansion. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope this has shed some light on the subject for you. Any questions, please leave a message in the doobly-doo down below. Yeah, it's time to say goodbye. See you guys. Goodbye. Say goodbye, Greg.
See ya.
Goodbye.